students, today we're going to be learning a little bit about what are the principles of design and why do we have them. We are going to be making a drawing with one of them. For the supplies, you will need a white piece of paper, pencil, a black marker of some kind, and a variety of lids. So you want something pretty large. You could even use like a coffee lid if you want something humongous. But I have a cottage cheese lid, a Minute Maid lid, milk lid, and a glue stick lid. So I have everything from small to large. I want that variety. So what are principles of design? Well, they are standard or rules that are applied and observed by artists in creating works of art. They are how to create and organize art. So that means that when we create art, we do use these things. We might not use all of them. We might not even knowingly use them, but chances are if you do an artwork, there's got to be something of these in them. So there's balance, contrast, emphasis, movement, pattern, oh, I forgot my R, rhythm, and unity. So we're going to be focusing on the pattern and repetition design, principle of design. Okay, so the reason we're focused on just one is because once you've mastered one, it will be easier for you to understand that and to apply that into your artwork later on. The same with all of these. The more you know about them, the better you can use them and the better that your work will become. Okay, don't want to spend too much more time on that. What you are going to be working on is a project that I haven't completed, but this will get you an idea of what we're doing. So, lots and lots of circles, right? We're repeating this, we're creating visually something that is noticeably has patterns and shapes that are very identifiable. So the reason artists use repetition in their work is because it kind of creates harmony. It's something that is more calming or recognizable to the viewer, so they can look at art a different way. So the more you use it, the more you can actually understand how that's applied and when to apply it. But we're just going to go ahead and practice. So your paper is probably going to be somewhat this size. You can kind of change the size. I don't want anything too much smaller, but if you want to make it a square, you can. You probably don't have to use pencil unless you're a perfectionist and you want to see how it actually looks before you do it, but you can probably go ahead and just do marker. Make sure you ask permission before you use permanent. So you can basically start wherever you want on the page, but you're going to probably start with your biggest one. I don't think it matters that much, but you want to fill your page. I cannot stress this enough. You need to fill the entire page. You can't just like do 4 circles and be like done. That's not the point of this. We're focusing on repetition, but what we're also focusing on is overlapping. There's tons of overlapping in this paper. I want to see that. I don't want you to be lazy, okay? I want you to fill it up as much as possible because I'm telling you it's going to look a lot better. So as you can see, sometimes tracing is just hard, but Minute Maid has these ridges on them, so that causes something like this. So be careful when you're picking your supplies that you're mindful if it doesn't have a smooth edge. What are you gonna do? So I mean, you can kind of think and be like, hey, how do I want to do this? How do I want it to look when it's the end? But I don't want it to look like anything. This should be abstract. There should be no faces, you know, animals. I know it's so tempting to do that, but in order to fill up the whole page, that kind of just holds you back. So I don't want to see anything recognizable. I just want to see circles, repetition, and overlapping. This is a big thing that I just did. What I did was I went off the paper. So I'm having almost like a half circle go off the page. This is very important when you're doing this project, because if you don't, it's all going to be clustered in the middle, and you're going to have less opportunity for the overlapping and the pattern and the repetition. So you need to have lots of circles going off the page in order to get the entire idea of the project. Okay, so I think I almost have enough bigs. Maybe I'll switch to a smaller size. Okay, so you get the idea. I want you to go and fill it all up. Don't just stop here. Keep going. So the other aspect of this is that you're going to be coloring this, okay? You're not going to just color a few sections like you see here. This is an unfinished example. I want you to color in the circles, I should say the sections, because you're not just coloring this whole thing in green. You will take it section by section. So this little part here is going to be a different color than this part here. Okay, so try to have a variety of colors so you don't run into a problem where you have to use green again right here or here or here. Okay, that about does it. I could really drive home the idea of how important it is to show tons of overlapping, but I hope that you're getting what I'm trying to say. So I know you'll do great. Markers is probably going to be the best thing to color in. You can use whatever you have. So if it's crayons, perfect. If it's color pencils, great. Whatever you have, do it. All right, I miss you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.